and they fight against antibiotics. All right. Um, so let's go into the scriptures and yeah, because you know what, this brings me this bring us back to the Crippen virus. You know, from the movie. Well, first, it was a book, then made into a movie, I believe. Yeah, spin-off from a graphic novel, I Am Legend, Awakening. The Crippen virus. They had something called the Crippen virus. And a virus is an epidemic. A disease that's passed on from one person to another person, right? Now, in the movie or in the novel, all right, the Crippen virus was genetically engineered from the measles virus by Dr. Alice Crippen. You know, and you always hear us, talking when we talk about this, the word Crip, whether it be spelled with a K or would it be spelled with a C? You know, normally it will be followed with a T, crypt. But it derives from crypt, which means something hidden. You know, and that's what Esau, the Illuminati deals with, things that are hidden. Things that are unseen. And they won't let the general populace know about it. All right. It says the Crippen virus was genetically engineered from the measles virus by Dr. Alice Crippen as a cure for cancer. Um, the Crippen virus at first appeared to be effective with no side effects, but over time the virus began to mutate and cause rabies. Rabies-like symptoms in its host. Despite the military's best efforts to contain the Crippen virus, it eventually mutated into a lethal new strain of measles with a 90% kill rate and went airborne. You see that? Aerobic. All right. Um, and that's what I believe when it comes down to these super bugs, that's one of them. They could become aerobic. Meaning airborne. Okay. Um, And it says it eventually mutated into a lethal new strain of measles with a 90% kill rate, and we got our eyes open for something like this, and we know that that's what they're working on because they're trying to, the Georgia Guidestones maintain humanity under 500 million. Okay, it says uh, the Crippen virus spread out from Manhattan. It's funny. They say Manhattan from Manhattan across the globe, killing 5.4 billion people of the 600 million who did uh, the 600 million who did not die from the virus. Only 12 million were naturally immune to Crippen virus. The other 588 million devolved into dark seekers. All right, and that's a dark seeker right there. All right. Now, who does the Illuminati target? They target the so-called black and Hispanic races. Why? Because out of all the people in the world, these people have a higher population rate. So they're trying to Esau, along with the other nations, being with them. They're trying to work together to eradicate. All right, the dark races, mainly Israel, Jake. The so-called blacks of America and throughout the world, and so-called Latinos of America and throughout the world. That's their plan, which that's Israel, and according to Jeremiah the 31st chapter, the Lord said that if they were able to, pretty much, destroy Israel, you know, that the Lord would I'm sorry. It says if they were able to, do certain things, what are some of the things were like, count the stars, count the grains, the sands, and the seas, things of that nature, that the Lord would do away with Israel. So they're trying their best to destroy Israel because of the promise, that was given unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and to the 12 patriarchs, man. But that's not going to happen because the Heavenly Heavenly Father has put His word and His promise upon us. So now let's go into some scriptures real quick, and this is Jeremiah 44:13. It says, "For I will punish them that dwell in the land of Egypt." Now we know, according to Revelation 11 verse 8, that this is Egypt. This is the new Egypt right here, spiritually called Egypt. All right, that's talking about America. All right, and it says, "As I have punished Jerusalem by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence." Jerusalem is Israel, man, the 12 tribes. So this is coming. These pestilences, these super bugs that are coming, are going to be brought by administered really by the Heavenly Father. He'll be using the Edomites to do so. You know, to destroy what? To destroy 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, because they're not right. Because not all Israel is going to make it. That's what these niggas don't understand. All right, and it says by the sword. All right, by the famine. The sword is talking about these stormtroopers, these New World Order troops coming into our neighborhoods and carting away a lot of these jakes, carting away these Latinos, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans into these concentration camps, by way of the sword, killing them. It says by the famine, um, they're gonna take control over these supermarkets and stuff like that, shut them down, and ration out food or give no food at all to people, man. So people are gonna be dying. There's gonna be people eating each other, eating each other in the streets, things of that nature, and the pestilence. And this is what we're speaking about now, which is talking about viruses, diseases, lethal bacteria that causes these viruses and diseases that cannot be cured. You know. Um, let's go here real quick. This is Psalms 91, and give me a second. And it reads this: Psalms 91, verse 5, and it reads, "Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday." Alright, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, because this is the time usually when they these troops, the stormtroopers, are gonna be running into Jake's houses in the hood, man. It's gonna be by night while people are sleeping, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. When people are in deep sleep in their pajamas or half naked in their bed sleeping, man. They're gonna run in and grab you up, and cart you off into these concentration camps. It says, but we're not supposed to be afraid of all this because the Heavenly Father's with us, right? Nor for the arrow that flieth by day. That arrow that flieth by day is talking about the nuclear missile. Okay? And that's what's coming. It says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, meaning a disease that you cannot see. Alright? Similar to the crippling virus, similar to many diseases. They're gonna be coming, and they're gonna be creating them, um, daily. They call them these super bugs. All right, so these things are coming, man. They're working on them right now, and it says, "Nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday." Noonday is the end. Okay, finito, when the missiles are shot and hit ground zero here in America, man. Okay, that's what that is, and that's noonday is when that's when the Lord comes, you know, and to deliver the 1/3 the election of Israel. All right, so yeah, so this is just a little something I just wanted to bring out every now and then. I read something that catches my eye on RT, and that I wanted to share with you brothers, the elect brothers, within GMS, within Great Millstone, and As always, I hope that this was edifying and it's just keeping things up to date, staying focused and staying focused on prophecy, because the scriptures say that prophecy is the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so don't get sidetracked with other bullshit, that's going on out there. Stay focused, and remember, stay focused on what really matters, and that's prophecy. So with that, I'm gonna say Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakathum to all you brothers, and may you brothers stay strong and keep on pressing on with this truth. All right, Shalom.